A sharp fee increase has helped fuel a dramatic drop in the number of immigrants applying to become Canadian citizens, according to immigration advocates. In the first 9 months of 2016, there were 56,446 applications filed for citizenship, a decrease of nearly 50% from the same period a year earlier, when 111,993 applications were submitted. The figures are included in a briefing by former Immigration and Citizenship Director General Andrew Griffith prepared for the Senate Social Affairs, Science and Technology Committee, which begins hearings this week on Bill C-6, a law to amend the Citizenship Act. Griffith, an author on immigration issues and fellow at the Canadian Global Affairs Institute, calls it an alarming trend that can be linked directly to a steep increase in fees. The processing fee jumped from $100 to $530 in 2014-2015, which amounts to a tripled price tag when the additional $100 right of citizenship fee is added. If you're a professional doing reasonably well, you may not like it, but you pay it. It's important to you, Griffith told CBC News. But if you are a struggling immigrant or refugee, suddenly $630 may become prohibitive, and especially if you're talking about a family of 4 or more. Newcomers face other costs associated with the citizenship process, including language testing, he said. He recommends cutting the processing fee to $300, abolishing the right of citizenship fee, and considering a waiver for refugees and low-income immigrants. Griffith's brief points to a broader pattern of declining naturalization rates. He warns that a growing part of the population may not fully integrate by becoming citizens due to financial or other barriers and that could lead to marginalization. We've always prided ourselves where we have a model where we don't just encourage immigration, but we encourage immigrants to become citizens so they be fully part of society. They can take part in political discussions, they can vote and do all the things that are part of it, he said. Bill C-6 reverses reforms brought in by the previous Conservative government and takes steps to streamline and strengthen the integrity of the citizenship process. Those include reducing the time permanent residents have to live in Canada to become eligible for citizenship, counting time for work or study in residency requirements, and reducing the language proficiency requirements for younger and older immigrants. But the government does not appear prepared to reverse the fee hike brought in by the Conservatives. Bernie Dirable, a spokesman for Immigration Minister Ahmed Hussein, said citizenship fees in Canada are significantly less than other comparable countries such as the UK, Australia and New Zealand. Throughout the cross-country consultations last summer, there was little discussion or concern raised about the fee, he added. Nancy Caron, a spokesperson for Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, said the extended residency requirement affected the number of applications and that fluctuations in numbers typically happen around changes to citizenship requirements. When a new requirement is announced, there may be a surge of applications in advance of the new requirement coming into force and a corresponding decline afterwards, she said.